Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to discuss the concept of First World, Second World, and Third World countries. These terms have been around for decades, but what do they actually mean? Let's dive in. The terms First World, Second World, and Third World were originally used during the Cold War to describe the political and economic alignment of countries. The First World referred to the capitalist, industrialized countries aligned with the United States, while the Second World referred to the communist countries aligned with the Soviet Union. The Third World, on the other hand, referred to the non-aligned and underdeveloped countries. These countries often experienced poverty, lack of infrastructure, and low standards of living. However, in recent years, the terms First World, Second World, and Third World have evolved and taken on new meanings. Today, the First World generally refers to the most economically advanced and politically stable countries, such as the United States, Canada, Western Europe, Japan, and Australia. The Second World is now used to refer to the former communist countries of Eastern Europe and the former Soviet Union, which are still developing economically and politically. And the Third World is now used to refer to the least developed countries in the world, such as those in Africa and parts of Asia and Latin America. It's important to note that these terms can be problematic because they oversimplify complex issues and perpetuate stereotypes about different regions of the world. They also do not take into account the diversity within each country and the unique challenges faced by each. If we are talking about the challenges between the first, second, and third world countries, there are several that come to mind. Here are some examples. Economic inequality. First world countries are generally more economically developed and have higher standards of living, while third world countries often struggle with poverty, lack of infrastructure, and low standards of living. This economic inequality can lead to tension and resentment between countries and regions. Access to resources. First world countries often have access to more resources, such as technology, education, and healthcare, than third world countries. This can create a knowledge and development gap between countries, which can be difficult to bridge. Political differences. The political systems and values of first, second, and third world countries can vary widely. This can lead to disagreements and conflicts on issues such as human rights, democracy, and governance. Global environmental challenges. Climate change and other environmental issues affect all countries, but the impact is often felt most severely in third world countries. These countries are often more vulnerable to natural disasters and have less capacity to adapt to changing environmental conditions. Conflict and instability. Conflict and instability can be found in all countries, but they are often more prevalent in third world countries. This can create regional instability and have spillover effects that impact neighboring countries and regions. Overall, the challenges between first, second, and third world countries are complex and multifaceted. Addressing these challenges will require collaboration, cooperation, and a shared commitment to finding solutions that benefit everyone. Where India fitted in present world order. India is currently considered a rising power in the world and has been actively working to establish itself as a major player on the global stage. The country is part of various international organizations, such as the United Nations, World Trade Organization, G20, and BRICS. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. India is also playing an increasingly important role in regional and global affairs. For example, the country has been working to strengthen ties with other countries in South Asia, such as Bangladesh and Nepal, and has been involved in efforts to promote regional economic integration. In addition, India has been actively pursuing a more assertive foreign policy, particularly in areas such as security, trade, and energy. The country has also been involved in various peacekeeping missions around the world and has been working to strengthen its military capabilities. Overall, India is working to establish itself as a major power in the world, both regionally and globally. The country has made significant progress in recent years, but there are also many challenges ahead, including issues related to economic development, social inequality, and political stability. So, what can we learn from these terms? It's important to understand the historical context in which they were created and how they have evolved over time. But more importantly, we need to recognize that every country and region is different and faces its own unique challenges and opportunities. That's all for today's discussion. We hope you found it informative. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on global affairs. Thank you for watching.